Hey, how goes it, everyone? It's me again on this early morning. I don't even know what day it is anymore, man. I want to say it's Wednesday morning. I don't even know anymore. The days have all melded together into one big, long happening. Anyways, how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today, on the Eat, Drink, and Be channel, I got a couple. Hey, that's a good play on words there. A couple of instant cup soups, noodles actually. This is from the Nangshim company, one of my favorites. Favorite companies anyway. Have yet to try this one. Kimchi flavored noodle soup. I've had kimchi one time in my life at a buffet, and all I remember was it was a little on the spicy side and it was kind of sour. That's all I remember. I see it being used quite a bit. I just saw it recently on Blossom Like a Rose. Her channel, she was eating kimchi. And Nom Nom Sammy Boy he uses kimchi on just about everything. I need to try it. I need to get a jar of it myself and really become familiar with that flavor, because it seems to be pretty enjoyable. I also have from Cup Noodle. I thought this place used to be called. I thought this company used to be called Cup O Noodle, but all I ever see is Cup Noodle. It's a seafood flavor. And it has the Asian writing on it, which you don't see on the American ones. It's from Nissin, and I checked the label, and unless I missed it, this doesn't contain the stuff that the American noodles contain, which is TBHQ. It's a preservative. Some say it's so the noodles don't stick together. I've read it's a preservative. And I've also read that it's cancerous. Your cheaper ramens, your 20 cent a bag ramens, pretty much all have TBHQ in them. And people, professionals at a higher pay grade than I'll ever be, recommend that if you're going to eat ramen, to eat one ramen maybe once every 3 days, and you should be okay. I, on the other hand, have been knocking back 3 packs at a time, twice a day, 3 times a week, as long as I can remember. I'm dead, man. I'm so dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the kimchi one first. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it one way or the other, because I'm telling you, Nangshim is just a great company as far as their noodle game goes. And this is supposed to have bits of real kimchi. Now, can I identify the kimchi? Probably not. There's little bits of everything in here, so I'm guessing it's the semi-translucent orange stuff that's in here. Nice way to describe it, right? Doesn't smell out of the ordinary. I thought maybe I was going to taste some. I'm not all here. Let's just say that. I thought I was going to smell something a little on the sour side, fermented side, which is what kimchi is. It's fermented cabbage, fermented and seasoned. Not fermented to the point of doing you harm, of course. Why would you eat it if it would do that? No, I do not have chopsticks. It's a cup of noodles. Come on, take it easy. Little bit spicy. Not enough to really, really knock your socks off or anything. The flavor is good. The flavor is definitely tasty. But there's a little bit of the orange stuff I was talking about. I don't taste anything too wild here. I bet it'd be really good if you took like some actual kimchi and put it in here, like some big pieces of it. Maybe that'll work. I keep hearing something squeak around here. Oh, it's me. It's the spring in my chair. That's it, Derek. Let everybody witness you losing your mind. Yeah, it was so sad. He was eating a cup of noodles. Next thing you know, he heard something, and then he stripped off his clothes and ran out of the car naked. Haven't seen him since. Oh well. He was a nice guy. Very enjoyable. I just recently bought myself an electric kettle. It has a base that you plug in, and then you fill the top part with water and just put it down on the base, and it boils your water. Then you can move the kettle freely without dragging a cord all over the place. I bought it after I'd seen one at the library. We're doing these tea excursions where we were trying different kinds of tea and stuff. I thought, that's a neat little kettle. So I got myself one finally. And then, because I have like this little collection of tea that I wanted to start drinking. But then I thought, man, there's so many cups of food like this where you can just add water and you have a little meal going and you don't have to leave the comfort of your room. So now I'm making like a little collection of these kinds of foods. Not to overdo it though, because I mean it's still high in sodium and you can't really eat these things all day, every day. But in a pinch, you want a little snack. Maybe dinner's too far away and you don't want anything too heavy. Leaves a nice subtle warmth from the spice. Again, like I said, nothing crazy, just enough to notice. I'm going to save the rest of that for later because I don't want this video to go too long. I know I've been rambling on my other videos. So let's jump into this here. Cup noodle seafood flavor from Nissin. This one, I had to take the lid off and cook it like that. This one doesn't say to take off the lid, so I didn't. Well, it's got a lot more going on in here than that did. I see, little bits of, probably fake crab, I'm sure. Woo-wee! Man, that smells like fish food. That smells like low tide. No joke. The soup is almost non-existent. It's more noodles than soup, that's a plus in my book. A little orange and white shaved ribbons that resemble crab, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's imitation crab, pollock, something like that. Man, that's a heavy contrast. Coming off of the kimchi, and you put this in here, it's like it's fishy. There ain't no denying that. It's fishy. Is it bad? No. It's just if you go in like a seafood dish, stick with a seafood dish. Because any other flavors are just gonna like bring it out more, I guess. I have to say, for this little cup, it's got a lot of noodles in it. A lot. What do you can see in there? I don't want to spill it. Usually one of these will tide me over till whatever comes next. Two is like, I'm doing it for the video. Now that the other one is the flavor's kind of mellowed off a little bit, this one's starting to taste a lot better. Like I said, it wasn't tasting bad. It was just tasting kind of strong. I wish they'd make some of these with lower sodium. I've seen low sodium ones, but they're like just soup. It's like miso or something. There's really nothing much more in it except like maybe little cubes, tiny cubes of tofu or something in there. I'm trying to get a scoop of that fake seafood that was in there. Oh, there it is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally going fishing. See a little orange fleck on there, that orange piece? I think it's supposed to be crab. Well, it's certainly rubbery like crab, but like I said, it could be the fake stuff. I remember one cup of noodles that actually had a fish cake in it. No, little tiny spiral fish cake. Kind of neat. Didn't really add much to it. It was more aesthetically pleasing than anything else. It wasn't like, if it wasn't in there, I wouldn't have missed it. I wouldn't have eaten it and been like, man, it didn't have that little fish cake in there. I'm still hungry. Okay, well, that got to be pretty fun towards the end there. To wash this all down, I have a Dr. Pepper and cream soda. Smells like Dr. Pepper with vanilla ice cream in it. Mmm, delicious. Nice little concoction they have there. I've had the berry Dr. Pepper, and I was not impressed. But that's really good. So, Nangshim kimchi flavored instant noodles. They have a pleasant spiciness to them. Nothing too hardcore at all. Give it to your kids. I wish I knew more about kimchi at this point. I wish I had a very clear, concise flavor idea, flavor palette for it so that I could compare it. I do not. So I have to take it on its own merits. And based on what I had here, I give this an easy 8. I liked it that much. Would I buy it again? I most definitely would buy this again. Nissin Cup Noodles Seafood. Loaded with all sorts of stuff in here. See, even the smell that I had at first, it's kind of easing off a little bit. Oh, good, the neighbors are leaving. Sorry about that. I give it an 8 as well because it was very tasty. It was had a lot of flavor, and it had all sorts of other stuff in here that wasn't corn. A lot of times when you get the cup of noodles, no matter what flavor it is, there's corn in it. That's not a bad thing. I just think it's a... Peace be with you, sir. I just think it's a cheap move. And sometimes those kernels of corn look hollow, like they're only there for the color scheme, I guess. This didn't have that in it. It had other stuff in it. What all did it have in here? I don't know. I'm going to take a stab and say there's some nori in here. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to say there's some nori in here because it had a really strong seafood scent. And usually when seafood smells that strong, you're not supposed to eat it because it's not supposed to be that stenchy, for lack of a better word. But nori, seaweed, has that very strong smell to it. So I'm going to take a guess here and say, yes, there's little bits of nori in here. And then that crab that's in here, I think it makes for a decent meal. Yeah, I thought I was done, but never know what to expect with me. Other than I'm going to eat more than I should. Story of my life, kids. Story of my life. So yeah, as far as instant cups go, 8 and 8, excellent scores. I would get them again. I highly recommend them. If you see them on your store shelf, don't be too dissuaded by the price. Sometimes these cups, you get them, and if they're like 75 to 95 cents, even that will make you kind of go, but I can get them for like 36 cents over here. Yeah, that's because the cheaper stuff has the cancerous stuff in it. I still eat them, okay? Just don't eat mountains and mountains of them. I'll still eat them, but I try to avoid them. Plus, I think these have a much better flavor to them. Now, the Nangshim ones can be a little steep for what you get. I think this one ran me around the $1.30 mark. And yeah, that's a lot for a cup this size, but I take some comfort in knowing that although the sodium is still a little high, it's a better choice. So I can let that slide. I'm not done with the noodles, though. I mean, I have some other ones that I'm going to be presenting to you. And this is in no way, shape, or form part of the series that I want to do that I was telling you the other day. This isn't part of that. I just found these on the grocery shelf and said, oh, those look interesting. And I picked them up. But this is not part of that series that I want to do. I'm still planning that one out. I'm not 100% sure how I want to go about it, what I want to call it, what's my goal in that one. No idea. But I am rambling again, and darn it, went to 21 minutes. I love you guys for putting up with me. You're all great. Every single one of you. So thank you guys for watching. I absolutely appreciate it to no end. And if anybody has a request, that's what I meant to say last time. If you have a request for something you want to see me try, shoot that request to me, and I'll definitely do my best effort to make it happen. Nothing too crazy though, guys. I'm not really trying to rewrite things with what I eat. I don't want anything. I don't do well with things that are like spoiled, like super spoiled. Like, you know, certain cheeses have like, they're really rank and nasty. And there's a cheese that has maggots in it. I won't touch it. It's how it's made. It has maggots in it. It's like almost like a live kind of culture or something. I won't. No. Those Japanese beans, those fermented beans, what do they call it, natto or something? And you stir them, you pick them up, all the snot comes out. No, man. Well, I might try that one just once if anybody requested it. But if there's something you've heard of and they don't have it in your region and you want to know how it is, let me know, and I'll make every effort to find it and get it here and try it just for you. So until next time, guys, thank you. Oh, you know what? Let's give the Dr. Pepper a little score. Thank you, Dr. Pepper. As far as Dr. Peppers go, this was really, really good. It had added a little something to it with the cream soda flavor. So let's shoot the moon on this one and give it a 9. If you're a Dr. Pepper fan, I can't guarantee you're going to like it, because a lot of people who are Dr. Pepper fans like Dr. Pepper, and that's it. Not a bunch of crazy stuff thrown on top. I knew this crazy lady once who liked Dr. Pepper, but she liked putting lemon juice in it. Was it good? I don't know. I didn't try it, but she swore by it. But my cousin Letty, she tried it. She said she liked it. And she is a fanatic when it comes to Dr. Pepper. Yeah, she'll fight you if you try to give her Mr. Pibb. Don't do it. Okay, that's it. I'm rambling again. I'm so lonely. All right, guys, take care. God bless. And I'll talk to you all real soon.